Good morning, everyone. This is Royce. I want to come back at you with yet another Let's Try. And today on the docket we have, hold on. Ba-da-ba-ba. No, don't pay attention. Ignore the man behind the camera. We have Jones Soda. We have special release Key Lime 3.14. Oh, I get it. Pie. As well as their root beer and their orange and cream soda. Now, I swear to God, I grabbed the one that was, I grabbed the clear one, the clear cream soda, but I just must not have been paying attention. Now, I have very rarely had Jones Soda. They used to sell them at Cup of Kryptonite, which was a coffee and comic shop in Des Moines, and I would occasionally get one when my grandma would take us there. And the long forgotten Nuka-Cola Quantum video I did involved a Jones Soda. So we're going to try these flavors and see how they taste. I believe they're twist off. Yep, it does say twist off. But I did bring the church key just in case, because my hands are pretty wretched right now and I don't know if I'll be able to. Okay. Let's try the root beer first. Let's try the root beer first. My brother collects bottle caps because like the whole, the Fallout games have convinced him that bottle caps will be a viable currency in the apocalypse. Ooh. Very lovely. Now, Jones Soda is probably most famous for being the original boutique soda. It's cane sugar, it's got all the wacky, quirky flavors. They have these artistic photos on the front, or really weird photos like that key lime one. This is very pleasant. Let me read the thing here. Since 1996, a small team of soda enthusiasts have dedicated themselves to bringing you the best damn cane sugar soda possible, and we're not stopping anytime soon. Our mission is to keep you refreshed with bold flavors, sweetened with real cane sugar. Jones Soda is all about real people making real good soda since Pluto was still a planet. Enjoy. Where was this bottled? Because this feels like a Portland thing. Like, this feels very hipstery. Like it would be something from Portland where garage music and Starbucks originated. Seattle, Washington, I wasn't far off. In fact, I'm pretty sure Seattle, Washington is the actual place where Starbucks and Nirvana are from, but I'm not clued into that kind of stuff, so to me Seattle and Portland and the Pacific Northwest, I know it more for Gravity Falls, which is a kid show that's kind of like a Monster of the Week show, loosely based on Twin Peaks. In fact, the agent from Twin Peaks has a cameo. So does Ron Swanson. Well, Ron Swanson is actually a character in the show. He's an FBI agent. The guy from Twin Peaks is actually... The FBI agent from Twin Peaks is actually just a bus driver. Also, J.K. Simmons is in it. And Weird Al. And John Oliver. And Louis C.K. before... we found out he did some really awful stuff. Also, that guy, Justin Roiland, the guy I don't like. Sorry, this isn't about Gravity Falls. This is about Jones Soda. It was really nice. I don't really have a lot to compare it to because the only root beer I drink regularly is Diet A&W, which is really good, but also has like a, I'm gonna guess, synthetic vanilla flavor. Well, it says it's made with aged vanilla, and I'm like, sure, right. Which beaver did you get those anal secretions from? But it tastes good, so I don't care. Also, like, that weirds me out that it's easier to raise beavers for anal glands and secretions that smell like vanilla than it is to just grow vanilla beans. But what do I know? This is really good. Like I've said in the past, the difference between a cane sugar soda and a regular soda to me is, weirdly enough, the weight. A cane sugar soda, a corn syrup soda, is, it's thick. It feels thick on your tongue. It leaves a residue on your teeth. It weighs down on your stomach. One night, I actually drank a Mountain Dew Voodoo. This was back when the first one came out, the one that was like candy corn flavored, and that was my dinner. That's how thick it is. You can use it as a meal replacement. Anyway, that was good. We'll save that one for later, and we'll move on to orange cream, which was supposed to be regular cream. Excuse me. Oh yeah, you can't do it with the when it's Nostrowa, comrade. Not nearly as good. Like, it just tastes like a normal orange soda. I mean, like, compared to the root beer, this is just meh. But we should try the one that's. We're finally going to try the one that's the special release, the key lime pie. Also, like, you're probably all looking at me saying, like, ooh, new shirt. This shirt I've actually had since before I started posting to YouTube on this, well, regularly, I mean. I didn't wear it because it's made from a synthetic material, and I need to have at least 50% cotton to feel comfortable. Although it does, also, it's a little tight too now because it's been through the washer a few times. Like, it's a good thing you're not seeing down here because I got a bit of a gut showing. This is only for bedtime clothes now, or maybe the pool. I could see myself wearing this in the pool because it's easier just to wear a shirt than it is to coat my awful form in sunscreen. Anyway, let's try this neon green nightmare. Ooh. I see why it's called key lime and not just, or key lime. I see why it's called key lime pie and not just lime. It does have kind of like that creamy meringue taste that key lime pie does. Like, it tastes like, oh god, what do you call the custard of the meringue pie? I think a chiffon. Like, this is kind of what Jones is most known for nowadays, is making funny, weird soda flavors. Like, I remember one year they actually came out with like Thanksgiving flavors. So you had like stuffing, green beans, cranberry sauce, and turkey flavor, I believe. Which is really gross and weird, but ooh, it works here because, excuse me. Oh, this says it's product of Canada. Weird. Oh, yeah, and they even named the photographer of the photographer and or the photographer and subject and stuff from the thing. Natural and artificial flavors. Yeah, I bet. Um, I mean, like, honestly, I just wish there were more lime sodas. I love lime. It's such a good flavor. Ugh, like this is. Ugh. Belch. Yeah. I like. That's another thing with the cane sugar sodas. They don't give you belches. They give you like weird foamy burps, like drinking milk or something. I mean, so like, okay. I think my ranking here is pretty obvious. This is one of the best root beers I've ever had. In fact, I'm probably going to be continuing to drink this root beer as I finish up here. Oh, that's nice. Unfortunately, despite the fact they are a more natural sugar, it's still sugar. These are still very caloric sodas. So it's not good that I'm drinking them all at once. I may try to save those two for later. Ooh, that is nice. Ooh, excuse me. It even fizzes like a proper root beer, too. That's the fun part. Oh, if you got some like really nice, really good ice cream to go with that, you could make yourself a hell of a float. Um, oh man, that reminds me one of or a childhood place I grew up. I used to make the best floats using soft serve ice cream and Sioux City sarsaparilla, and then they blend it together and it was just it was like a vanilla ice cream icy. So because it still had the fizziness, but it was kind of a milkshake consistency. It was anyway. Uh, Next best was the key lime pie. Yeah, pretty good. A little too like fakey. I kind of would have preferred just a straight up lime soda. And then finally the orange soda. It's a basic orange soda. Like honestly, it doesn't taste any different from a Crush. But that'll be it for me today. Thank y'all for joining me. I was going to mix them together into a King's Cup, but that root beer was too special to waste. And that key lime pie is enjoyable enough where I don't. Well, also, like, just two citrus drinks wouldn't be anything to write home about. Like, oh, I mixed orange and lime. How zany. Um, if I had done the cream. Well, no, because then it'd just be more an orange and more cream. The root beer was kind of going to be the thing that made it taste weird. Excuse me, with its kind of licoricey notes. But that was too special to waste on a joke like mixing it all into a suicide swamp water, whatever you call mixing a bunch of drinks at the fountain. I always heard it was a suicide, but that's kind of like that's people don't really like that terminology anymore, so they call it swamp water or something like that. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Royce Miller. I'm outie.